Supposed to do is to head up this route here.
Wherever there are foreign troops in Afghanistan, at their side will be Afghans working as interpreters. As well as facing the same dangers as frontline soldiers, these men and sometimes their families are targeted by the Taliban as collaborators. Now, recognising the unique dangers these interpreters face, the British government is to allow around 600 of them and their families to settle in the UK.
They took exactly the same risks that the British soldiers took. They went out on patrol with the British soldiers, and they lived in the exposed forward operating bases that the British soldiers lived in as well.
The British government had initially opposed calls to allow Afghan interpreters to settle in the UK. There was a feeling in some quarters that such a move would make it look like the foreign military intervention in Afghanistan had failed. But a campaign persuaded British Prime Minister David Cameron to change his mind.
More than 120 interpreters have been injured. There are other interpreters who have died in frontline. There are interpreters who have died off duty while they were on leave, while they were with their families. There are interpreters who have been caught on the way from the work to the home, and they have been killed. They are beheaded.
But as many as 5,000 interpreters working for the US military are still waiting for US visas. Congress estimates just 12% of the visas available for Afghans have been granted. The approval process can take 2 years. But the American military is pulling out of Afghanistan. That leaves unemployed interpreters without military protection, despite the risks of Taliban attack. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera.